Hey y'all, today I'm going to film my pet peeves video because I am a very opinionated person and I have a bunch of pet peeves. I probably get a little bit too annoyed too frequently because not only my pet peeves, but I think I'm gonna also do like what Haley G. Hoover does with like her annoyances series, because annoyances are a little bit different than like pet peeves. But today I'm gonna actually talk about like my pet peeves because I mean they're a little different. And I just have 5 and I'll maybe do like a full series of these or whatever. The first one is when people say anyways with an S. Anyway is a word. Anyways is not a word. And it just drives me crazy when people say, so anyways, and I'm like, no, that's not a word. Like the word is anyway. There is no S. Anyways is not a word. So when you're saying it, it's just wrong and it just irritates the stew out of me, and I will correct you if like we're close enough, you know, like, so I don't want to sound like super mean or anything, but like if you're my friend and you say I cannot tell you how many of my friends I've had to like fix that habit of, and like they don't say it around me anymore. They've learned not to say it because every single time they say anyways around me, I'm like, anyway. And it's like sometimes I'll correct them and then they'll be like anyways, and then I'll be like, yeah, anyway. And then they think like I'm just kind of agreeing with them or like trying to change the topic or the subject, and I'm like, no, you're actually just saying the word really wrong, and it's bothering me. Number 2 is when people call themselves a vegetarian but they still eat fish. You aren't a vegetarian if you eat fish. You're a pescatarian. You're just wrong. Don't tell people you're a vegetarian if you still eat meat, because fish is a meat, and you are just incorrect by doing that. Drives me crazy. I don't know why. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not a pescatarian. I am a omnivore. I love meat, but so it's not like I think they're being hypocritical or anything. It's not like that at all. It's just that I cannot stand it when they call themselves a vegetarian and they still eat fish, because you're not a vegetarian. I don't know. I guess that one's kind of weird. My third pet peeve is the sound of metal on metal. This includes, or really metal on any like bad object where it's making a terrible sound. This includes when people sharpen their knives. I hate that. My dad does it literally just to get on my nerves. And then I hate going to hibachi because I cannot stand hibachi girls, because all they do the whole time while you're trying to enjoy your good food is they're banging those little metal things together, like their little utensils together. It's making the worst sound ever. I also hate it when people like are eating with their forks and they scrape their fork on their teeth. That's unnecessary. It drives me crazy, and I can't even stand to like be at the table and like, or when they're cutting their meat or eating their salad, and I'm like, I always tell my dad or my parents, I'm like, why are you stabbing at your salad so vigorously? Like, come on, this is awful. Like, it doesn't take that much to pierce a piece of lettuce. Like, it's a calm gesture, and I cannot stand that sound. Like, it makes me cringe. Ugh. Okay, so my 4th one involves people, and it actually is when you have a group of people in front, like lined up in front of a door, and the person that is like the first closest to the door, who's expected to open the door, only opens the door wide enough for themselves to get out. This happens at school a lot. Like, we're all piled behind the door as soon as the bell rings. You know, we're just trying to get out of class. The one person, it takes no extra, like half a little motion to swing the door open for everyone to get out, instead of swinging it just wide enough for you to like scurry out. And then it's like the door keeps like hitting back on the door frame, like it's opening and closing, and like one person is leaving at a time. That's so unnecessary. If you literally just go to the extra effort of like moving your arm an extra like 30 degrees to swing the door open wide enough for everyone to get out, it would be 10 times better. You wouldn't be so selfish, and it wouldn't annoy me so bad. So yeah, I cannot stand that. If you're gonna open the door, just open it big enough for all the people to get out, not just you. I mean, that really is selfish though, right? Like, right. And my last pet peeve that I'm going to talk about in this video is when people smack their teeth. This drives me up a wall. I do not want to, I can't be in the same room as people when they're like I don't even like making the noise to like show y'all what I'm talking about. It's that bad. It's just so annoying. If you can't handle what you're eating, if you're making that awful smacking noise, either chewing gum or like eating hard candy or something, or if you're just old, or you know, if you're just doing it out of habit, like, you need to fix something, because I just cannot stand that noise. Like, it's unnecessary. You don't have to smack your teeth every 2 seconds. I hate it when people do it as like, you know, like, I hate it when people do it just to, when they have attitude or whatever. I just can't stand that. It drives me crazy, 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 crazy. And yeah, so that was my big, like that's another big one that I just, ooh, I hate. But that was pretty much all of my pet peeves. I know mine are a little bit different than a lot of people's, like nails on a chalkboard, yeah, that is a terrible noise or whatever, but it's not as bad as metal at all. So let me know what y'all's pet peeves are in the down bar, and like this video if you liked hearing my rant about my pet peeves, and all my official links will be in the down bar as well. Leave any video requests you have in the comments. Send me a message if you just want to talk and say hi or chat. And yeah, I think that's everything. Bye y'all.